Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to It's Only Food with Chef John Politte. Today, we're going to be showing you how to set up a breading station. Cue the music. Alright, well thanks a lot for joining us again today. If this is your first time watching, please do me a favor, head down to the corner and hit that subscribe button and then hit that notification bell to be notified each and every time I upload new content. Alright, you clicked on this video for me to show you how to set up a breading station, so let's head over here where I've got it set up and we'll start talking about it. We all know that we like crispy food, crunchy food, and a breading station is one way to get to there. You can do it two different ways. You can bread your food with the dry method like we have here, or you can batter your food, which is basically a flour with some beer or an egg mixed in there, and it makes a nice like pancake batter. You dip the food in there, but typically what you're doing there is you're deep frying the food in a pot full of hot oil, whereas where you're taking your breading stations, we call it, you're dipping it in each one of these. You're covering the surface area with each of these components, and then you are either shallow frying it in a pan or throwing it on a griddle with oil to cook it and give it a nice color crust, but also cook the inside of that food as well. You can do this with vegetables, you can do it with meats and seafood, but typically you're doing it with chicken. I know a lot of you like fried chicken, so we're just going to show you the different components and how to do it. So we're going to start off with the flour. First of all, let's start at the beginning. I want to make this a comprehensive video, so I want to go through the steps all the way back to where we've done our prep. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not getting the station set up and ready to go before you have any of your prep done for what you're going to do with your breading station. So if you've got chicken or beef or vegetables or anything you're going to bread to grill or pan fry, you want to make sure that you've got that done. So you've got chicken thighs you have to bread. You want to make sure that you have got them deboned and you've got all the fat cut off of them. Maybe pound them out if you have to. You want to get to the proportion size that you want before you can start doing the breading and then pan frying. So, and same thing with vegetables. You want to make sure they're cut, peeled, whatever you're doing with them. Your shrimp is deveined and ready to go. Your oysters are shucked. You want to have it all done and all ready, patted dry and ready to go at the beginning of this station. All right, so we got our food prepped and ready to go. We put that right here at the beginning. Next step is going to be flour. I just use AP flour. I put salt and pepper in it and I'm ready to go. That's going to make a little bit of difference, but flavor wise, not a big deal. This is usually to help keep this section of it to adhere to your protein or your vegetable or whatever you plan on using. This, however, can be anything you'd like it to be. You can use thick or thin yogurts. I've got milk here, and usually it's eggs that people use. You can also use oil, butter. Buttermilk is also another one. This is going to be what causes your third component to stick, and that is going to be here. You can use a lot of different things: breadcrumbs, cracker crumbs, corn flakes that are crushed up, oatmeal, cornmeal. This is actually cornmeal, and of course, panko breadcrumbs too. And you want to make sure that you take everything that you're putting through here, you want to cover every inch of surface on that protein or that vegetable, and you want to get all that surface covered with whatever you're doing and dredging it. Now a lot of problems you're going to run into when you're doing this is that your flour and your breadcrumbs are going to get thick, and they're going to have all the stuff that's going to stick to it. It's going to cause lumps in here, so you can get yourself a nice strainer or a sieve or whatever. You can sift it to make it all better again like this, or you can wear and you can also wear a glove to keep from getting those sticky Martian hands that we all get when we're going from pan to pan to pan. Now at the end of this we have where you're going to put everything. You want to have a clean pan where you can put all your product that you've breaded and have enough room for everything that you're doing. Say you're putting 40 chicken breasts through here, you want to have enough pans ready to go so you can put 40 chicken breasts on there. You don't want to have to stop what you're doing, take your gloves off, wash your hands, go find another pan, and take this one out, put it on the speed rack, and get your other pan ready and going. You want to make sure you've got this thought through from the beginning until the end. So start out with all your product prepared and ready to bread. Have your 3 pans set up with what ingredients you want in them, however you want them. You want them to have flour, if you want to have milk instead of eggs, if you want to have buttermilk instead of milk, or if you want to have cornmeal instead of breadcrumbs. Do whatever you want in this section, but this is the process you use. And then at the end of this, you want to make sure that you've got enough pans to put all your product on, so you can take these pans over to where you're going to start cooking them off. And then when you're all done with the breading and putting the food on those pans or plates, get that out of the way, wipe your whole area down, because most of the time you're working with raw product. Take your gloves off, clean the area down, sanitize it, and then you can start cooking what you just got done breading. It's okay to let it sit for a little bit. That'll help adhere all of that breading onto your food, and then it'll help. And remember, when you're cooking it, use a little bit of oil. Make sure your oil's clean. Make sure your oil is a neutral flavored oil. Otherwise, it's going to pick up that flavor profile in the cooking process, and it might ruin the integrity and the flavor profile of what you're actually trying to make. So, hope this video helped. Please leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Like this video, and then share this video with everybody you know. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.